somebody asked this question, and I'm gonna hit on it real quick. Somebody asked, like, what do you do if, I think it was Yavette. She's got a concrete site and leads are a little bit slow, which happens. Like sometimes they're popping and then there's a snowstorm. And it's this time of year, right? And then there's no leads. And you're like, crap, I got this guy on the hook, this guy on the hook. This is a little hack, and I got to give some credit to Tara for actually doing this, because I told her this was a good idea and she went and did it and closed her first deal. Tara Brown. Go into that city, and we've talked about this before, by the way. This isn't some revolutionary thing. Go to that city and join into these Facebook groups. There's always like these community Facebook groups. In fact, let me see if I can share my screen. I can give you guys a little example here. Hang tight. Let me go ahead and share. Let me see if I can share the old screen. Hold on one sec. Let me go to Facebook. Let me go. And while we're doing that, I think I'm going to crack the old 7-Up Zero because I deserve it. Yes, I do. All right. Let me pull this up here. And let's go concrete company. I'm going to just give an example. Gosh dang, I'm good here. All right, here is what I'm going to show you. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Okay, that's great. Share screen. Boom. All right. Can everybody see my screen? Can everybody see my screen? Someone give me a thumbs up just before I jump into this and show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm assuming that you can, but just waiting for a little confirmation here. Boom. Okay. So I like, for example, here in St. George, there you could do like St. George recommendations, St. George neighbors, whatever. I live within St. George. There's also neighborhoods, right? People love community. People love being part of exclusive groups. So I'm part of this area. I live in the part of St. George called Little Valley. Okay. And it's like literally not even a city. It doesn't have its own zip code. It's just like what they call the area. And somebody created a Little Valley neighbors group, which I've been a part of. So I've never done this, by the way, because I didn't realize this question was going to come up. So I just went in to this group right here, Little Valley neighbors. There's 1.8 thousand members, right? And I just did a smart search and typed in concrete company. Okay. And lo and behold, December 6th, well, that's actually a little bit older. So, I mean, you would definitely want to keep searching groups because that one might be too old. But this, you get the idea. This is only a small group of 1.8 thousand. There's going to be other groups I'll show you in a second. But for example, does anyone have any good recommendation for concrete company they would recommend? Looking for an RV pad and a place to put a hot tub. That's a lead. Interesting. Now, again, this is old, but I'm just showing you. April 2nd, 2021, in search of a concrete company to expand our driveway and pour a pad on our side yard. Does anyone have anyone they would recommend? Another lead. Okay. So that's exactly what I would do. Okay. So that's like this is like a couple neighborhoods. So that's very specific. So that's why there's not as many, but I would still hit up this Kristen Peterson lady. And I'm like, yo, did you get your concrete taken care of? Chances are she might not have. In fact, let me look here. I'm going to message old. Hey, Kristen, did you saw your post in, let me get rid of this. You can see the Little Valley neighbors group looking for concrete. Did you still need someone? Need another estimate? Like just something very simple like that. And yeah, see, it happens. And it's funny because you guys, if you guys were on my interview with Juan earlier, while we were on, I had my concrete guy call me twice and he's like, hey, we're a little bit slow on leads. What's going on? And I looked, everything's good. It's just kind of a slow time of year. So I would love to send this lead. So that's a really quick hack. But typically what I would do is I would go and like search for, let's go St. George. I'll just type St. George and then I'll go to groups. And St. George homes now. Little Valley, nah, I'm part of that one. Okay, let's try this one. St. George, Utah recommendations and questions. Okay, let's try Concrete Company. See if there's anything more current. Okay, holy shit! Look at this. January 20th. This is like a couple weeks ago. We're looking for a concrete company for a small project. What do you know? And he likes donuts. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna hit up Daryl. You know what, Daryl? I'm gonna hit Daryl up right now because I would love to send my guy a couple leads. Hey, actually, not this. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like just a quick copy and paste. Swap out the name. Hey, Darl. That sounds like a fake account, by the way. Saw your post in the St. George recommendations group. Okay, looking for concrete. Do you still need another estimate? Boom, send. Okay, so this is not a super scalable thing. Now, if you have a VA, this would be a really good thing to put them on. Obviously, I know it's 3 weeks old, but there's a good chance this person hasn't gotten their work done. And I'm going to go through group after group after group. This is not something that's like super scalable, but it might be something good to create a video to train your VA. Hey, VA, when I let you know to look for leads inside of groups, I need you to go do this. And you train them on how to do it. And then at any given time, let's say organic's taking a while, ads aren't popping, and you need that little 1 or 2 leads, boom, you can have them go in, jump into the group and start scouring. You can do the exact same thing for any niche. So let me give this a little, and also I did Concrete Company. I could also do concrete, just the word, right? Try this. Concrete. Look at this. January 25th, a week later. We are looking for some good concrete finishers to help pour a side yard. Like, that's what's funny. They have no idea. They think they're looking for concrete fit. Like, people are hilarious. We're looking for concrete finishers to help pour a side yard. Any recommendation would be appreciated. Awesome. Mindy. I can hit Mindy up. Now, I'm not going to because I have 2 floating messages. January 28th. Look at this, guys. I just keep getting leads. Like, I could literally go in here and, like, this is another idea for those of you that are tight on funds, right? I still think you should have a one-pager with some ads going so that you can test and see how many leads you can expect with that low cost per click. But maybe you don't need to spend $100. Maybe you can spend 150. Maybe you have more time than money. You come in here, or better yet, train a VA to do this shit. And look at this. Any good recommendations on a concrete guy? Someone experienced driveways. Like, I've gotten like 4 or 5 leads. I add these people on Facebook or not. I just message them. 2, 3 leads, like boom, boom, boom. And all of a sudden I have enough leads to get somebody on the hook for no money out of pocket, guys. You just got to use your head. So this is what I would do. I really like this strategy. It works for any niche. Let's look like that. Let's do this. Let's do turf. Oh, that's a little bit old. Recommendations for artificial turf. Let's try artificial grass. Okay. Need referral for a fence and also artificial grass. This is old as hell. But, oh, wait. Oh, look at this. Who should we call for estimates? 59 minutes ago, we are wanting to extend the driveway, remove the grass on both sides of our home, and do some landscaping throughout the backyard, maybe even build an area for a fire pit and an in-ground trampoline and possibly a hot tub. Yo, I could literally turn Amanda Udy into like 4 leads. I could send them to a concrete company. I could send them to a landscape company. I could send them to a fire pit company. And potentially an excavator. 1 lead, free 99, y'all. Okay. Recommendation, artificial turf. Saw that one. Looking for someone that installs turf. That was a year ago. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, most recent. Let me go like this. Okay. Any landscapers have any idea? Oh, no, I don't want that one. But look at, guys, these groups are literally crawling with leads. Look at this. Looking for someone to fix up this deck and build stairs off. There's a deck lead. Like, this is a free freaking Facebook group I'm just trolling the shit out of, right? Look at this. Huh. Shit, man. Anyway, this is getting me kind of pumped. I'm thinking about getting VA after looking at all the leads in here. Like, I'm just having some things shooting off right here. Like, what if I got a VA for $1.50 an hour, $2-3 an hour? I train them this strategy, and I have them look for home service potential leads, they make a list of like, okay, deck building needs leads. We got concrete, we got landscaping. Like I train them to go and like look for potential leads and say, how many times are these things showing up? Like all these smart searches. Anyway, like there's a ton of, I'm going to make a note right now. Like there's a lot of free leads in these groups. So yeah, I hope this helps. Go familiarize yourself with that area, get in some of these groups, and like they're like, and keep in mind, some areas of the country, people are more like this than others, right? Like I live in a place, it's 180,000 people. It's very connected. Like it's a kind of a weird place where like everybody seems to know everybody in one way or another, which can be good and bad. So there's a lot of this. There's going to be other places that it's not as prevalent. Nonetheless, and you're probably going to have better luck. Like some smaller towns in the Midwest, you're going to have people like, yeah, send somebody over. And you go to downtown LA, people are going to be really skeptical. Like most of them are going to be like, oh, who the hell are you? Are you trying to steal my information? Like all that stuff. So anyway, this is like actually got me really excited. I put free group VAs that like if you guys are paying attention, that right there, you could take that strategy and you could go and set up a trial right there with just what I did in 5 minutes. Reach out to these couple people, get enough leads. Like there's enough concrete leads that I could set up a trial in St. George, $0 out of pocket. My only reservation with doing it fully off of free leads is I do like having an ad up so that I know, okay, this is kind of what I can expect from these leads. And I know that there's people searching for it and that kind of stuff. So I probably wouldn't do it like 100%, but certainly if you're trying to, be very cautious on money right now, it's an excellent freaking strategy to do this with. Okay.